After taking a short hiatus, I'd like to welcome all of you beautiful people to Teachable Moments with Bella Black. That's me. This weekly segment provides a recap of the question of the week posted on Wednesdays in regards to the themes in my new book, Inevitable. So, what's been going on as of late? Well, about 2 weeks ago, I gave away 2 free copies of the novel Inevitable. So, again, shout out to Brian and shout out to Tanya. I'm glad that you all were able to win those free copies. And I also went ahead and dropped chapter one of the novel on the website, www.inevitableTheBook.com. And the feedback has been tremendous. I'm so glad that you all are liking chapter one. I'm telling you, you have to believe that the book is great and there's more to come. I've been receiving tremendous reviews. One review in particular was from Walter. He states that chapter one is dope. He says that he's not an expert writer or anything, but the cliffhanger had him wanting more. And don't worry, brothers and sisters, you are going to get more. I promise you, the book is going to be great. Please, please, please check it out. This is something that will essentially change your life. So let's get into the tea for this week. So this week I posed kind of a touchy subject, and that regards friendships and relationships. So I asked, how involved should your friends be in your relationships? And we know that our friends oftentimes mean well, but depending on the situation, sometimes it doesn't come across as that, or they may inadvertently insert themselves in our relationships and the outcomes may not be so great. And at other times, they may be able to provide sound advice that does assist us in our journey. So I had heavy discussion this week on both Instagram and Facebook. So let's get into the tea. Candace shared, only my day ones get my relationship details, mostly because they have proven over the years that they truly have my best interests at heart and will support me whether they agree or not. So at the end of the day, we know that we have certain situations that we go through in life that our friends may not necessarily agree with our decision, but I do feel that a true friend will support you no matter what. Now, they can express that they don't agree with what you're doing, but at the end of the day, if you make the decision, they have no choice but to support. Orlando chimed in with this. If they're real friends, then they are much like family, so I will want them to give their input as they see fit. But just like anything else, it's up to us as individuals to either accept or reject the information given to us. And that is so true. Ultimately, it is your decision. You have to decide what it is that you're going to do concerning whatever problem that you are being faced with in your relationships. As stated earlier, it is good to get input from others, not too many people, but input from others. But you have to ultimately decide what you're going to do. We had several more powerful responses, but I'll just leave you all with three just to marinate on. Giovanna said, you have certain friends for certain situations, and you can't share everything with everyone, but that doesn't mean that they aren't your friends. Just not the best choice to be involved in that particular situation. And I wholeheartedly agree with her. I've been in situations in relationships where I knew that I could go to one friend, but chose not to go to another. And it wasn't necessarily because I couldn't. It just was at that given moment, this friend may have already been through something similar, and I felt like they may have been able to provide more sound advice. So again, ultimately, the decision that you finally make is up to you. B. Foley offered this. She says, I say it's okay as long as they are married friends, someone that won't take a particular side. You must know where their heart is. They must be a sounding board, not someone trying to give you advice, but a listener. And we all have been in those situations where at the end of the day, we just want someone to listen to. We want someone that we can vent our problems to. And of course, they'll probably try to help us and provide solutions, but we have to make the final decision. Catherine shared, better my close and important friends than my family. My family doesn't forgive as easily as my friends. You must have an outlet and good friends who will just provide a listening ear. So what is up with that? Because a lot of people that participated in the discussion this week stated that they never really wanted to share their relationship problems with their family. So what do you all think about that? Are family members people that we can't share our life information with? Think about that. For me personally, I guess it just depends on the family member. I know some family members are going to provide their advice from a protective angle. So others, they will just listen. So as stated before, it's up to you. I personally believe that you can involve certain people in your relationship, but only to a certain extent. I believe in privacy. And again, you and your partner should be able to work through whatever it is that you're going through. So, this concludes episode 4 of Teachable Moments with Bella Black. Again, people, if you haven't got your tickets to the Inevitable Book Experience, please do so before they sell out. They are going fast. Trust me. Also, make sure you're following me on all my social media channels at I Am Bella Black on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Until next week, I challenge you all to take the road less traveled. Peace.